Pisces, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for September 13th to the 20th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you want something tailored specifically for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below. Or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com, where you can go ahead and book on my website. So let's see, what do you guys have coming up? This may resonate, vice versa. If it doesn't, it's simply just not your week. First card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of fire in your chart. So either this is going to be you dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, or this is about action and movement. Let's take a look what you have coming. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with somebody that's between the ages of 20 and 35. If this person is older than that, they simply have a lot of growing up to do, especially when it comes from a spiritual sense. If you have any goals that you'd like to meet, it's telling me that you have to take a slow and steady approach because none of your goals are going to be met overnight. So try not to get frustrated, find some patience, and also work on grounding yourself. Some of you have children. These children are people that look up to you very much. So even if you feel like you're a failure, even if you feel like you're not doing right by your kids, I promise you, you're like your kid's hero. They look up to you in every way, shape, or form. So you have to be aware of what you're accepting into your life. So when it comes to partners that don't really invest in you, people that don't treat you right, you have to pay attention to that because your kids are watching everything that you're doing and they're going to end up following in your footsteps. So if you're with somebody who's narcissistic, someone who doesn't take your feelings into consideration, just know that your kids are going to end up doing the exact same thing. So that was for somebody. With the Page of Wands, someone could also be thinking about traveling or just focused a lot on the future. You're waiting for your ships to come in. So either you're waiting for a specific event to happen, but this is me letting you know that you shouldn't just sit there and wait. You need to take a proactive approach towards your goals, especially when it comes to things that you're very passionate about. With the Ace of Wands, the universe is going to give you something new. This is going to be something that you can invest time, effort, and energy into. It could also be in the form of a new relationship, but overall, you need to put the focus back into you and take action on what it is that you want to accomplish when it comes to life. Because the justice system is here. There could be somebody that's in an ongoing investigation or some type of court issue coming up, child support maybe even. But with justice, just know that everything that you do now is going to come back to you tenfold. So you want to make sure that you're putting out good energy so that the same thing comes back to you in return. Justice is also the energy of karma. There is someone here that didn't treat you right. They didn't treat you the way that you deserved. This was somebody that simply took from you, or they got with you with the purpose of, what they can gain from the relationship rather than actually having genuine emotions and feelings for you. This person's going to be ending up getting their karma around this time. I feel with the Eight of Cups, you still harbor a lot of sadness, maybe even resentment, because you've had to walk away from a lot of things that you've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into. This could be people, environments, situations that you just poured all of your heart and your love into it, and I feel like you didn't get what you deserved in return, which is okay. It was here to teach you a lesson about, wisdom and knowledge so that you can take everything that you've learned when it comes to dealing with people and use it in the next chapters of your life. Because with the Nine of Cups, they want you to be selfish. Be selfish, take care of you, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. Some of you just need to unwind and have a drink. I don't know why I said that, but that's going to be for somebody. Because with justice and the Wheel of Fortune, it seems to me like you're in the good end of karma because the universe is going to give you something in return for all of your efforts and all of the time and dedication that you have put into you and also into doing the right thing. Because it may seem as if, you're always doing all of these things for people and always making the right decisions and all of it is taken for granted or it's not noticed. I'm here to tell you that it is noticed. You will be receiving something within the next 3-4 weeks. And whatever this is, it's going to help you move forward. It's going to create major changes in your life. And you're also going to get a wish fulfilled that's going to make you happy. So it may not be the full-blown commitment that you're looking for that can lead to marriage, but it's going to be something that's going to help alleviate the discomfort as you go along your path. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. Why is this Knight of Coins here? because of the Hangman. So there's someone in your life that you need to release. This person doesn't even have to be in your life right now, but it's like you're still holding on to their energy. This is someone that keeps you at a suspension stage, either because they breadcrumb you so that you don't move on. So this is the energy of like a toxic lover that constantly puts you down and nitpicks you so that you feel like you're unworthy, or you feel like they're the best thing that you can do. That's definitely toxic. And like I said, this person's going to get their karma for what they do to you. And their karma could even be you moving on to someone new that's actually loving. You see how this person is holding a cup? Well, this Knight of Pentacles offers stability. So this would be the type of man or woman that provides and gives you, a roof over your head, food, water, the essentials, versus another individual who actually has love, nurturing energy to provide for you. So some of you need to ask yourself, like, what do I need in a partner? Do I need somebody who's stable that can provide, a roof over my head? Or do I want someone emotional and loving that's going to provide me with that emotional love that I need? Because some of you have different needs, and you just have to kind of ask yourself, what is it that you want, so that you can end up attracting that into your life. Whoever this new person is that's going to come in will be very charming. They will be good looking. So it's kind of like they'll strike you because of their physical appearance, but you're also possibly going to fall for them because of, how they treat you. Like, they're very gentle, they're very kind. They don't want to cause any conflict in your life because they already have an inkling or a sense that you have been through a lot. And with the Strength card to the King of Cups, it's like you are an emotionally mature person. So you need to find people that are on your level. You tend to kind of downgrade when it comes to romantic partners, either because you don't feel like you're worth more, or because you just settle for anything else that you can find. And sometimes being single and just focusing on yourself is the best thing to do, because then you leave room for the right partner for you to show up. With the Strength card being here, some of you have to find strength either to be single or to just focus on yourself. That way, you don't end up getting what you don't deserve out of equations, because you've been giving a lot to other people and not getting that same energy in return. So right now is the time for you to retreat. Take your energy and your power back. And what else? Explore your options with the Seven of Cups. Some of you have a lot of options, but you have to be careful, because only one of these options is going to give you the success that you're looking for. The rest may be people that are only after your money, your looks, what you can do for them, people that just want to bring you down, people that just want you for sex. So you have to use your discernment when it comes to individuals. Don't just give yourself up right away. Like, actually take the time to get to know somebody, to know what they have to offer you. If you are already in a relationship or a commitment, there was someone that was coming in between you and your relationship. Whoever this person was, they give me this homewrecker energy. And Five of Wands comes out, which is competition. So someone may have put you in a third-party love triangle by involving other people, or, bringing someone into your relationship. And this person is going to get kicked out by the universe. But I also feel like this love triangle situation happened so that you can have that difficult talk with yourself. Like, why am I settling for just somebody who's going to make me feel like an option? Like, why am I settling for the bare minimum when I can have everything that I want in a person if I just take the time out to work on myself? Because the Seven of Pentacles is here, there's also something going on with your finances. You do need to save. If you are out of a job right now, I feel it's for a specific reason. You're not being forsaken. It's just so that you can focus more on yourself, because when you focus on the material life too much, sometimes you can neglect other parts of you. With the Seven of Pentacles, be sure that you're investing time, effort, and dedication into the people and situations that actually deserve you. Because some of you give too much of yourself away, and you don't put that same energy back into yourself. So that's something that you may have to relearn or retrain yourself to do. Because the Eight of Cups is coming up twice. So there's definitely things that you need to walk away from. If you don't walk away from this, the universe is going to force you out. And when they force you out, they do it in a way that's harsh, where they don't consider your feelings or emotions. It's simply like an impartial party that's just here to kind of clear things away. Because with the Two of Pentacles, you've been up and down about something in your life, not really knowing whether you should proceed or if you should pull back, not knowing if you should invest or not invest, be in the relationship or not be in the relationship. So you need to get clear about what it is that you want, so that you can end up attracting what that is and getting wish fulfillment. Because we do have a King to the Queen of Cups on the board, there is someone out there that's meant for you. This person may not be in your life already, but I do see a divinely guided partner, and this is somebody that's going to treat you the exact same way that you treat them. As you can see, they both have cups. They're both loving, nurturing, and compassionate to each other. So this will not be someone that will give you the silent treatment or someone that will belittle you. It will be an individual that understands where you come from because they have gone through the same type of pain that you have. With the Five of Pentacles, you're also going to be feeling left out in the cold. If this is not financially, it just may be by your peers or the people that are around you. This is the energy of seclusion, but it's also, you know, protection. I always say that rejection is God's protection. So you may end up getting pushed out of some type of family dynamic, and it's mostly because you've ascended past the level of the people that you're around. And in order for you to move forward to the next phase, you have to seclude yourself from negative energies because people don't want to see you doing better than them. And so in a way, they can end up bringing you down by discouraging you or just not being in the best energy that you need. You do need to trust your intuition right now. Be aware of doing too much of something, drinking too much, smoking too much, eating too much junk food, doing anything excessively because it will mess with the way your body's working. So right now you're moving forward fearlessly. You're also being asked to find some type of creative expression, singing, dancing, writing, sports even. That's going to help you creatively express everything that you have been through. You have been raising your standards, and as you've been raising your standards, it's helping you rise above problems because all of the things that used to trigger you in the past, it's like now they just seem so minuscule in the grand scheme of things, which is what we want. But you are also in dire need of some quiet time. So if you have kids, especially with this pandemic, everybody being stuck inside, it's like you just need some time for you. Even if it's just 30 minutes to an hour a day where you can think clearly, just have time to just love yourself. It's something that's going to help benefit you. Any answers that you're looking for, you need to look inside of yourself. So if there's something you've been wondering about, go into a quiet space, meditate, really look within, and I feel like you will end up getting the answers that you were looking for. Some of you also need to raise your standards because you don't give yourself enough credit. You may just settle for the bare minimum, and you're capable of attracting a lot more into your life. Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So as soon as you get out of this juggling phase and you decide what it is that you want, you'll be able to move forward towards it. Some of you have been going through a lot emotionally, and this is me letting you know that the next 6 weeks are going to be a lot more calmer. Because Six of Swords is the energy of moving from turbulent waters, something traumatic, to something a lot more calm. And with the Knight of Swords, be aware of making any rushed, impulsive decisions. It's not going to work out for you. That's where that quiet time comes in, so that if you have a decision to make, you look at it from a rational perspective. The Emperor is here to let me know that you are ultimately in control of your life. No matter who's around you, no matter who you have to answer to, whether you have a boss, you have a partner that's a bit controlling, you are in the driver's seat on your life. So whatever you tolerate, that's what's going to happen. If you want to change things, you want to change the dynamic, you have to take control over whether it's your life or your relationship. Because with the Two of Pentacles, you still are in this up and down energy where 1 second you want something new, the next you want to just remain where you are. So once you get into the period of where you know exactly what it is that you want and you're not going to be swayed, that's when things will start to move forward. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's kind of best for some of you to be single, if you are already single, because you have already too much on your plate, may not have time for a relationship or to really invest the way that you should. While some of you may have a decision to make between two partners, it seems like you already know who you're going to decide, because this Knight of Wands is somebody who's inconsistent, flighty, someone who is possibly a cheater. They just like casual relationships. They just like to have sex, a good time, but they don't really commit. While this Knight of Swords is going to be somebody that will actually take care of you, somebody who's going to fight for you and protect you, which may not have been something that you've seen growing up. So having somebody that can actually stand up for you in the midst of dealing with other individuals, it's something that you possibly need. But in order to do that, you need to work on you. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration. That way you can attract the right type of partner into your life. Because love seems to be an issue in your spread, as well as carrying too many burdens and you knowing what it is that you want. So that's the end of your reading. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.